All right, let's go ahead and play with the boost pressure now some. So on the engine, you can see right now we're running, we'll just increase the throttle position to 8%, put about 2 kilowatts of power, indicated power, net mean effective pressure of 265 or so kPa, pumping mean effective pressure of negative 55 or so kPa, and a gross mean effective pressure that's the sum of those two, that's 320 or so plus or minus. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the boost control. We're actually going to show the manual mode of setting the duty cycle on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the duty cycle to the low side channel on the port fuel injector module, and what that's going to do is it's going to send a current to the vacuum solenoid that's driving the variable nozzle turbocharger nozzle vane, and it will more or less restrict the flow of exhaust through the engine. And there you can hear, once I get to a certain duty cycle, the engine noise kind of change and the speed move around and the PV loop start to change. As I start to restrict the flow of exhaust, you can hear and see that I'm making more power out of the engine. You can see that our NMEP has gone up a little bit. Our boost pressure is up at about 1.145 or so bar. Our intake manifold pressure has gone up a little bit. We haven't changed the throttle position, so we still have a fair bit of throttle, but now we're boosting or turbocharging the air and compressing it in order to get more into the cylinder. And at some point, increasing that duty cycle doesn't really do much because that actuator is fully closed and we've restricted the air as much as we possibly can on that turbocharger, so we're getting the maximum amount of boost out of the engine. I'm going to go ahead and open the throttle up a little bit further. And as I do that, you can really hear the engine start to make significantly more power. We've gone up to about 5 bar or 500 kPa gross mean effective power, or pressure rather. The pumping losses are still relatively low, but our indicated power has gone up even further. Furthermore, if I want to, I can open up my dynamometer controller host and increase the speed of the engine. And you can see my torque output is fairly high. You'll notice that my map value has gone down, which is to be expected.